Taurus, hello and welcome to your general love reading for the first week of August. Moving out of our July cycle into our August cycle, we will be looking at what romantic situation there is here for you. We will look at your energy, your person's energy or potential person's energy from the singles out there. We will see the way you view the relationship, how they view the relationship, what you plan to do according to the dynamics we see here, and what they plan to do. And then we will see the final outcome and ask for clarity if it is necessary. Quick disclaimer before we start. Do remember that all energies are interchangeable. If something does not resonate with you, then maybe it does for someone else. I hope that it does resonate with you. And if roles need to be switched, switch them. Take it how it works, how it resonates with you in your situation. Okay, so we are asking for spiritual guidance from Angel Raziel from the second layer quartz plane of heaven, knower of the unknown, keeper of secrets. Angel Raziel, please provide insights into Taurus's romantic situation and love life for the first week of August. Okay, so we have our first jumper here, and this is you as the Knight of Cups. Okay, so maybe this is you taking time, not rushing into communicating with your person or someone that you may have a romantic relationship with. You're not rushing into anything. That makes sense. Taurus is very much about calculating the best outcome, and despite that, it's also your romantic nature. You want to develop that foundation of love and trust, mutual respect and enjoyment, and the only way to do that is with time, and that's what you're doing. But your person is worried because I think this person is wondering how much time is there going to be until I hear from my Taurus. They're very much in their own head mindset. They feel a whole lot of a mess of emotions towards you. And I think it's because there's a lack of communication right now. Okay, let's see how you view the relationship. You're seeing it being on track. You're just taking your time. You're in your energies. We have the lover. Maybe the person you're dealing with is an air sign. Maybe they're Gemini because the lover's in Gemini, and we have air with the swords, so maybe they are an air sign, which would make sense why they are a little panicky. Air is about information, the information within ourselves, the exchange of information with others, and I feel air signs are very much in the headset that if we're not communicating, there's a problem. But you see things as being on track because you are very much the methodical thinker. Take it one step at a time. Your person might be a more impulsive kind of energy. Okay, let's see how they view the relationship. Yeah, they see you are a tempting human being to them. I feel like this is Big Daddy energy. This is Capricorn Earth energies. I feel for some reason I'm looking at it, it's looking grisly. It's like bear, daddy. I'm not saying that you are for my female Taurians, but they really feel you as being like sexy. Like this is sexy energy. And you very much tempt them and they want to be with you, but this lack of communication is causing a lot of inner turmoil for them. A lot of signs are getting this. Do not be surprised. I mean, Mercury retrograde, Uranus and Mars and all that eerie situation, communication is not at its best right now. And since we are moving into August, if we're carrying that energy with us into this new cycle, this person really sees you as having a very dark effect on them because you give them this amazing love and then you don't communicate, they feel deprived of it almost and worried. Ooh, you put a spell on them. Okay. Let's look at the overall situation. Yeah. Like Three of Wands, it could potentially be, there might be a third person in this equation, but here's the thing. A lot of readers say Three of Cups, third. We have to remember that three is the symbol, is the number for forward motion, for activity taking place. Where ace is that beginning seed, and two is kind of finding that energy, that mutual energy or duality. Threes is about taking that energy and propelling it forward. And with this cups in reverse, it's kind of that is not happening. Cups are also water, which is relationships and feelings. So there is, I feel like you're not rushing into this. Maybe there's no, maybe because of that, it feels like there's no communication. Maybe you've decided you don't want to communicate right now because you don't want to rush things. But your person is feeling like it's becoming stagnant. And to some degree it is, because when there's very little to no communication, your person is left to wonder whether, I'm just saying, from their perspective maybe, but you see things as going smoothly and on track the way you want it to. Maybe you're not communicating right now. It's because you're busy. I feel you being busy. A lot of our earth signs in the last week of July, first week of August are, they have a lot on their plate and they're dealing with a lot and just focusing on their foundation. And maybe that's what you're doing right now. You're not investing as heavily into this relationship at this very moment. It doesn't mean you don't care. It just means that you're just not, like, that's not your only problem. You've got a lot more that you're working with. Because Taurus doesn't wait for no one. That we know for sure. Why did I want to pull this one? But okay. King of Wands. Yeah, you're very much in charge of the situation. That's what I'll say. Is if you had to say, hi, how you doing? The person would jump right into the conversation with you. Cross watchers, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing them as the King of Wands. Where the Queen of Wands is someone that's very, I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. You might not like it, but this is the truth. Boom, boom, boom. This King of Wands, maybe this kind of like Leo fiery energy is kind of like, look, this is kind of like big boss energy. And again, I know you may be my lady reader, you may be a lovely feminine energy, but I feel this is you kind of being, hey, don't rush me. If I don't want to do this right now, if I have other things I have to deal with, you have to understand that I'm going to invest there. Like no one is bossing our bull around. That is very much. But your person is like feeling very, not defeated, but they realize they can't push you around. They can't tell you. It's kind of a, I'm sorry, but it feels a little sulky. It feels like my Taurus isn't talking to me. They're not investing in my relationship. What's wrong? What's wrong? Maybe nothing is wrong. Maybe something is wrong. But I feel like Taurus is like, chill. I'm gonna get to you, boo. I'm gonna get to you, boo. But right now, I need to do me. If that means we're not talking right now, or I can't be in this relationship right now. Please do understand. It's not out of spite. It's just because I've got shit to do. Got things to do. And Taurus is very much a person of manifesting for their well-being and their comfort in the real world right now, planning and working towards it. And maybe that's what you're doing right now that's keeping you from investing in this relationship. Doesn't mean you don't have feelings for this person. It's like there's no point in rushing. We're still here. Who are you running for? I'm not going anywhere, and if you're not going anywhere, then it's fine. But your person is very much, no, talk to me now. I want your attention. It's very, it's a, yeah, the final outcome is the eight of Pentacles, and eights are all about strength and our working on our strength and achievement. I think it's used like, hey, I need to focus on me and my goals. This guy, just look at him. He's such a Taurus. That is such a Taurus. It's you kind of focusing on your energy and your goals and just cementing your foundation. A lot of signs are doing that right now. I think that's just the energy that we're in right now. It's introspective, looking within ourselves and seeing what issues we have and having to deal with them, which is good because you don't want to move into a new cycle with baggage and you don't want to hold on to old issues that cause more harm to you than good. And I feel you're very much working on your foundation of self-fulfillment, whether it be a spiritual, but I feel it's more like working on maybe finances right now. But in the end, I don't think that love is off the table. Earth signs and air signs are very much working on themselves, and considering that we have the Mercury retrograde and that blasted Uranus and Mars, I feel like it's lots of inner alchemy this time. Yeah, you're not investing right now in the relationship, and there's not going to be a lot of forward movements from your side at least, because you're working on you. If your person is hoping for a immediate reconciliation, you have a conversation and you're right back to normal, that's not going to happen here because Taurus is busy working on them, and they will, if you guys are so inclined, you will come back to this love. Just take it one step at a time. I'm looking at your lovers and I'm just seeing it as not right now. Because if you look here, look at this lover's card here. Hey, tripod, stay still. It has the apple trees with a snake here, and it's kind of like the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden, like in paradise, and that moment when you're being ushered out of it. And I think that's kind of what's happening now. Is that this person is a wonderful person. I mean, they're a great person to be with. It's just not right now. Like you can't be in this in the state of Eden right now, and you're kind of being pushed out of it because you're taking priority. You're taking like your finances maybe and your personal life into your own hands and building on that foundation. That is what I see for you. Does that mean that it's completely out of the cards? Out of, like, you won't be happy again or you won't be in this relationship? I don't think so. I think this person really cares for you. And unless they have a lot of fire in their chart, I don't see them rushing off too quickly. Maybe they'll flirt with other people because this relationship is kind of like it's taking a moment. It's like pause. But if you wanted to come back to love again, it's very much on the table for you. And just right now, love is just going to have to take a little bit of a back burner situation. Sit in the back. You don't call shotgun. Sit in the back. We'll get to you, boo boo. Right now, Taurus is working on them, and yeah, that's what I see for you. If this message resonated, if you appreciated and liked this, please give a like and a subscribe. If you have any insights you want to leave for your fellow Taurians, my brain today, wow. Anything else you'd like to add in the comment section down below, please do. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.